Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Um, guess what? I'm back. I'm playing Etrian Odyssey yet again for the 12th stream in a row, I think. I think this is the 12th time I've played this game on stream. Which is a little bit interesting because my playtime would not indicate as such, but whatever. That's how many times I've streamed it, so that's fine. If you'll recall, last time I actually ended up beating like the entire third stratum almost. I finished the 13th floor, which I was almost done with anyways, to be fair. But then I also finished the 14th floor and the 15th floor, essentially. I mean, I didn't actually explore the 15th floor, but I beat the boss of the third stratum, which I figured was good enough. And yeah, now I'm on the 4th stratum, which is supposedly in universe the furthest that anyone has ever made it into the Yggdrasil labyrinth. So it's pretty exciting, I suppose. And now I don't really know what to do. Can't take on any more requests. Jeez, alright. Let's just go to the forest. Nope, don't go to the first freaking floor, dude. You know what I should actually do? Let's take alimony. I'm gonna take alimony. And we're gonna make sure that he's all geared up. With a good bow, so he's not completely useless, and some good armor, so he's not completely just dead, I guess. Yeah, definitely want full armor, not the 7 doublet. For you. I couldn't give him the gum aspis, which could actually be quite nice. For some extra defense. And then I give him a nice accessory, maybe. The hide cape, I guess. Sure. Increases max HP. Whatever, doesn't matter. Let's sell all this stuff. I don't think I need any of it. And then I've got a ton of random crap here. Briefly lessens ice damage, don't need it. Medica 3, don't need it. Alright. I guess I don't really need a Medica 4. I've got a ton of Medica 4s and a Medica 5. Okay. Let's go down to the Sandy Barrens. And then... God, it is quite unsettling, I will admit, this environment on the 4th stratum. Which I'm guessing is the point. So let's go ahead and start by exploring this area here. I'm assuming there's not actually anything around here, but, you know, just to make sure. Oh, it looks like... Oh, no, there's nothing. Okay. Alright, well, this is the entire floor. It's possible we might end up coming up into this floor via a lower floor at some point. Alright. Cool. Let us go. Fight. Alright, alimony should be getting quite a few levels, I would imagine, from running around here. So, let's see. 13th floor has the take and the chop, which is what I care about. So let's start by going up here, which requires me to go somewhere. Maybe here. And then here. By the way, I'm gonna have to leave in like 20-ish minutes to go get my laundry from the drying machine, or the dryer. It should only take me a couple minutes to do that, but just so you are aware, I will be BRBing for a short period of time. I should have done it earlier, and I was gonna try and do it earlier, but then I got sidetracked. Okay, so there's a flower here. And there's a flower here, which goes down here. And I'm thinking this flower is what will lead me up there. Because there's one here that goes there, it looks like. And then there's this one, which goes up here. Fantastic. God, it's the freaking swordfish, man. This guy's so tanky for no reason, it feels like. It takes like no damage at all. Alright, let's go ahead and heal everyone. Oops. I have my party in a different order. Come on. Come on. Jesus. They're so strong. I have 2 skill points. I guess I should level up Chop a couple times. Okay. Ant honey, glass eye, glass eye, glass eye, glass eye, a stab shell, a glass eye, ant honey, ant honey, ant honey. Okay, well that's a lot of ant honey. A strawberry, a sea branch, a strawberry, a strawberry, a sea branch. Another sea branch, another sea branch. Okay, so just a bunch of random garbage, essentially, is what I've received. I don't think there's a mining point that's anywhere near here. I'd have to go to B11. Which I've done before. That's fine. Let's just use the Ariadne thread. Let's sell this stuff and let's see what we can unlock. If anything. Oops. Surcoat, a sea charm, and some other random stuff. Cool. Alright, that's useless. Plus 20 TP. Okay, I mean, it's better than the star charm. So there you go. Let's buy an Ariadne thread. Hello, it's not going too badly for me. How about yourself? You know, I'm just running around, I guess. Running around the dungeon, as they say. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's basically like a dungeon crawler type game. And you run around the map, and then you have to like actually draw the map yourself, which is pretty interesting. So this is the newest floor that I have just unlocked for myself. And so as you can see, this is the map, and there's nothing on here. So as I go, I can draw the map. There are like various settings for ease of access. So like there's a setting for turning on auto mapping. Where is it? Here, auto map. But I have it turned off just for fun, I guess. It takes a lot longer, but you know. There's also like a bunch of different classes, and so you've got these skill trees that you can spend whatever skill points you want on all of these different skills, and there's a ton of them. So there's like a ton of character customization, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, it's definitely a cool game. And there's a ton of them. There's like 6 of these games. So this is the Origins collection, which is an HD re-release of the first 3 games. And yeah, I don't know. It's fun. At least so far it's been fun. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and unlock Unbind. Yeah, and so I think... Oh, God. Okay. So the game is divided up into stratum, which are like groups of 5 floors. So I'm on the 4th stratum right now. Yeah, sure. The collection is a little bit... I mean, it's not actually expensive, but it's a little bit expensive. It's like $40, but you also get 3 games. So, you know. It's kind of interesting. Oh, okay. Here, I'll use this as sand. This will indicate that it's quicksand. I don't know what the heck this is supposed to be. Nice. Oh my god, okay. This place is confusing already. All this quicksand. Here, I'll use this to indicate the direction of the sand flow. Yeah, so I guess you're probably about to see it, but there's also random encounters that you have as you walk around, and then there's like all these enemies have different skills and resistances. They can also drop items, and so whenever you sell these monster drops at the store, it gradually unlocks more equipment for you to buy. So for now, I'll just hit these guys, hope that they're relatively weak. They are. Pokemon? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, the monster designs are definitely cool. That was one thing I was talking about previously. Is like, I really like the way that the monsters look. It's just, I don't know. They just look interesting. Now, they do have a thing of like most, you know, RPGs or JRPGs where they're kind of just reskins of the same monster, but it's a different color palette. But that's okay. Okay, this is so confusing. Okay, so now I go up here, and now I'm here. Okay. My god, this is like the craziest thing I've ever seen. Most of the game is not like this. Yeah, it's a little bit confusing, but you know, that's why we gotta draw maps. So we know what's happening. Something like that. Yeah, so like the first stratum is like basically just a forest The second stratum is like a jungle, and then the third stratum is kind of like a, oh god, it's like a water kind of area. It's like a rainforest maybe. This guy is a foe. They're basically just like extra strong monsters that walk around the dungeon that you can see. And I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to escape from him, so I guess I'm just gonna have to fight him. Okay, and he's a tree. That's exciting. So let's do my typical setup. Oh my god, he's poisoned everyone. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't do that much damage. 99. Yeah, I think... So the general, like, idea or concept behind the game is that it's like a dungeon that suddenly appeared out of nowhere below this town. And so it's like, it's underground, right? And so initially it's like an underground forest, but then as you get deeper, it like changes. This is kind of like a desert area. This is the first area that's been like that, so I guess it's supposed to be kind of interesting. But yeah, this is a little bit spooky. So let's start with the refresh to cure the poison. Okay. I'll defend with you. It looks like maybe this guy's actually gonna die relatively soon. So maybe I don't need to do anything crazy, just attack. Oh my goodness. And there we go. Sickwood discovered a new monster. Okay. So how do I leave? Why does it look like I'm stuck? Yeah, no, it's like typical JRPG. Ah, here we go. Secret passageway. Oh, it's a one-way. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, it's like typical JRPG turn-based. So I think every character has like a speed stat. So it's like agility affects your speed. And monsters also have agility, so it's kind of hidden, and it's maybe there's a little bit of randomness involved, but in general, the agility affects how fast you move in combat. And then there's like a bunch of different classes, right? So it's like, I think there's 9 classes total. I'm running the Protector, Alchemist, Medic, Survivalist, and Landsknecht. Yeah, there's like, oh my, there's so many random secrets in the game that are sometimes very difficult to find. So I mean, obviously you can find, because it's not like randomly generated or anything, all the maps are predetermined. So you can just find, you know, guides online that show you the drawn maps. I'm kind of curious if there's any hidden passages in this hallway that I've been walking past. Yes, these guys are weak to lightning. Good to know. Yeah, so I'm fortunate because one of these skills that I have on my medic is a full heal for my party, but only outside of combat, and only costs 1 mana, so it's pretty nice. Pretty convenient. Okay, there's no secrets. Just continue on. It is incredibly powerful, but you need to level up a lot of different skills before it to get there, so let me see. So you need to get healer up to level 10, and then you unlock healing touch, which when you get healing touch up to level 3, I think it was, that's when it becomes a full heal outside of battle. So, you know, it was a lot of skill points to invest in it. Now that I have that, then I can start leveling up, you know, whatever else I want. So, there's definitely like some elements in the game where you kind of have to decide, do I want to invest in skills that'll be stronger later, or like, do I need to invest in stuff that'll be good right now? Right, which I think is kind of interesting. Oh my gosh, okay, this is a long hallway. Musk, that is a good item, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's a thing that can happen, but like, that's also part of it, is that you can recruit members for your guild, because basically the idea is that you're playing as like a guild leader, and so you can recruit all these different people that are the different classes to your guild, and you can have up to 30 party members, and you can take a max of 5 with you at a time. And so, yeah, and so like, there's a kind of an element of strategy where you can, you know, switch up your party composition based on the enemies or the boss that you're fighting. And so you're actually incentivized to have a bunch of different party members with different, you know, skill allocations. So even if you have a character that has maybe like incorrect skill points early on, you can just make another character that has, you know, better skill points, I guess. You just need to spend a little bit of time leveling them up, I suppose. But I mean, you know, obviously as you get later into the game, the leveling becomes faster, so. Right, this is a little bit of deja vu here. Okay, so I go here. This leads me here. Oops. This goes here and this goes here. Okay. So this goes that way and this goes that way. Sure, let's go this way. I'm here now. It is extremely trippy. But you know, once I map it all, I'm sure it'll be so simple. Okay, so there's some quicksand here. And then there's a door here, I think. Okay, well, that was exciting. So now I'm back here. So how do I escape? I guess I don't. Okay, let's go up here. Oh my god, okay. So now there's 2 different flows of sand direction. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying my best. I mean, there's all kinds of, you know, different things you can do with the map, right? And plus, like, if you have the auto mapper turned on, I'm sure it would be way easier. But I like the mapping aspect of it, so I do it the hard way, I guess. Okay, so this quicksand's gonna go back down here, where I've already been. Let's try going up here. That's my alarm. Turn off. Yeah, and I mean, look, yeah, like, look at all these icons. There's so many. You can even put just, like, custom notes down if you want. Write down whatever. I don't do that. I don't feel like it, but you can do that if you want. Did I just get sent all the way up here? That's insane. Yeah, and so, like, there's a treasure chest here. So there's also, like, gathering points. So, let me see. The survivalists can put skill points into all 3 of these skills. There's chop, mine, and take. And so there are certain areas on the map where you can just like use these points that you get each day to get like a material, essentially, that depends on the floor that you're on. And these icons are used to indicate those spaces. Boom, got an item. And look, when I put this chest icon down, it shows that I've opened the chest. So the icons are even adaptive. Okay, get this off here. Alright. Well, I'm once again here, so I'm gonna have to go in the long hallway again. Fortunately, earlier I was in the longest part of the hallway. Oh my gosh. This guy's scary. Oh, I should have healed. I didn't realize I was so low health. I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably. Let's heal just in case. Maybe. Oh, never mind. He's dead. Alright, that was easy. Alright, here we go. Yeah, no, I mean, the game has a lot of kind of interesting mechanics. It was cute. I thought it was cute. I thought it was terrifying. It was like a giant killer mantis. It looked like Scyther on steroids. I guess it was kind of cool, though. We got another door here, so I'm guessing this door leads me onto this quicksand. Don't think I want that. This door will also lead me onto the same exact quicksand, so I guess there's just no winning. Okay. You know, I've got a decent amount mapped here. So I don't want to go this way then, do I? Well, let's see what's over here. I might get... Oh, man. Okay, don't go through here. If I go through here, I'm going to get thrown into the long hallway. Same with here. All of these directions lead to the long hallway, which is not really where I want to be. So let's go over here. Alright, so go in here, thrown on the sand, then go up here, and then go up here. Yeah, I don't know, it's not like Undertale, I can't exterminate them, unfortunately. We're just stuck with them. Yeah, they have names, so like, I guess not like, you know, unique names, but the enemy types have names, I suppose. So I'll go ahead and show you, I guess, when I get into combat next. Yes, they've all got names, and then they've got like, you know, resistances or whatever. Different damage resistances. This goes down here. Which will be bad, because then I'll probably get stuck down there. Oh, I'm already stuck here. Well. Alrighty. Oh, maybe I'm not stuck. Hold on. Let's try going over here. Okay. Oh, and now I'm okay. Well, that was a waste of time. I guess I am stuck. I don't think I can get off. No, I get stuck. Oh wait, I can go this way. I didn't even realize. All right, let's go for it. Okay. Some quicksand this way. Oops. Apparently I'm never going to get into combat ever again. The enemies are just so scared of me. But yeah, they all have like their own species names. The foes also have names, the bosses have names. Yeah, so this guy... Oops. Don't do that. They're flame rat. So I think there are enemies on the first stratum which have like the same model, but they're a different color palette. Yeah, very unique name, I guess. They're rats that have fire abilities, and they're also immune to fire. Okay, so we've got 3 directions of sand. This will take me that way, which I don't want to happen. I've been there and I've done that, and it was not fun. I'm kind of interested to see where this takes me. Okay, I'm here. I don't think I want to go this way. Yes, there are a lot of flame rats on the map. That is very true. Honestly, I don't know. Well, I was about to say I don't really know any of the names of enemies in the game, but I guess that's not the case. I do know some of the enemies that I fight a lot. It's like there was a foe on the last stratum called the Muck Dial, which is just like a crocodile, which I guess was supposed to be dirty or something. Okay, so this will lead me back up there if I want to do that. My gosh, this place is actually a maze. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, don't ask me, I didn't make the game. Oh no. Oh no, okay, I can go this way. I don't have to go here and get sucked in. Oops, okay. There we go. Going this way. Yeah, I mean, you know, most of the previous floors, even though they've been, like, long, they haven't really felt like an actual proper maze. This place is straight up just a maze, and I don't know where I'm going. That's cool, I guess. A brigandine. Okay, that looks like an armor, probably. Oh my gosh. Plus 10 defense compared to what I've got right now. That's kind of insane. I'll take it. You love mazes. Well, then here you go. You can go through this maze. It's quite maze-like, that's for sure. Alright, let's go up here. Yeah, and I mean, I think I was saying it previously, but there's like 6 games in the main series for this. Some of them older, some of them newer. So the first 3 got re-released as HD, you know, remasters, which I think just means they redid the portraits of the characters and the enemies. Oops, why did I do that? Sure. Yeah, I mean, I like puzzles in games. There are a lot of games. It's very true. I think some of the later ones were probably for like the DS, the 3DS or something. The original were on the DS. It's like normally You know, the idea is that the bottom screen would be the map that you draw on, and then the top screen is the actual game. But since I'm playing on the computer, on the Steam, I don't have a bottom screen and a top screen. Although I guess I could have one if I had like 2 monitors. But anyways. Alright. Oh no. I got sent to the edge of the map. Oh, jeez. Alright. Well, here we are again. Is there no other way to get out of here? Okay, here we go. So what's this guy? This is a mantis. So there you go. Mantis is this enemy's name. Well, Al's about to die. It'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, they have the same model as an enemy earlier in the game called a stalker. And they were very strong. And very scary. You want to hug it. I don't even know if that's physically possible. Without just instantly keeling over. Look at that thing, it's spiky all over. I also just realized it has like 4 legs. It's kind of interesting. Let's do auto battle. I usually let auto battle take care of the basic enemies for me. Hasn't done me wrong so far. Since I can just heal immediately afterwards. Stalker, yeah. He was a foe. So one of those... He was. Very scary. So it was on the 3rd floor of the game. So they were like way stronger than what you could really deal with at the time. So you kind of just had to run away from them. It was kind of interesting because they would chase you for a little bit, but then like every few steps they would stop and stand in place, and so that would give you just barely enough time to run past them. Alright. So go in here. Go in here. Go here. Go up here. Go up here. And now I guess I should see what's over here. Apparently it's nighttime in the dungeon. I still don't know if that actually does anything. It becoming nighttime. I haven't found anything that it affects yet. Yeah, no, that's like definitely one thing that I appreciate about this game that has made it a lot easier to stay invested, is that it doesn't feel like a slog necessarily to go through the dungeon fighting enemies, because the random encounters are so quick, you know. Oh my, okay, there's a lot of enemies here. This is kind of scary, actually. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so it's another Sickwood. He's weak to fire. 2000 defense. And he uses poison. Yeah, let's use Hellcry again. Yeah, I mean, there are difficulty settings. Although, to be honest, I don't know what the difficulty setting does. Yeah, it's the tree with hands and like holes in his fingers. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't like looking at it or thinking about it too much. He's also got an eyeball. It's not even a tree, I guess. It's actually just like a living thing that has tentacles. But there are difficulty settings, which I don't know, you know, if it just like makes enemies like dumber or if it makes them actually weaker or something. I'm playing on the highest difficulty setting, so I don't know. I guess in theory the game is harder. But yeah, I mean, if you just wanted to play it like, you know, casually mapping out the dungeon, it might be possible just to put it on a low difficulty setting and maybe it'll be easy enough. I'm not sure. Boom. A dry peach. Alright. And here's one of those gathering points that I was talking about. This is a mining point. Okay. Mine. And let's go ahead and fight this dude, who I'm assuming is another Sickwood. Indeed. I guess I don't even need to provoke, honestly. I don't think he attacks things directly. Well, maybe he does, whatever. I'll cry again, Apollon again, and Flame. Alright, we're all poisoned yet again. Yippee. Well, let's go ahead and boost. That'll be fun. So boost is a thing. It's basically just like a meter that you charge up slowly as you go through the dungeon, and then it makes your next attack do extra damage. Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, typically I've gone for normal difficulty on games that I play, but I don't know. Recently I've been trying to play on higher difficulties just because, like, I want to see if it makes it feel more interesting or something. I don't know. It's like getting used to actually having to engage with the game's mechanics. Because a lot of times I've found myself playing every JRPG the same, where it's just like, you know, I just try and auto-attack enemies the entire time, and then I don't actually use the mechanics of the game or like try and buff my party members. So I was trying to make the game harder for myself, that way I actually spend more time thinking about the game, I suppose. But yeah, I respect playing on normal difficulty. I've done it for the majority of my game of playing. Plus, I mean, it's really all that matters is just what makes the game most fun for you, right? Just, you know, if you want a game to be easier, harder, regular, doesn't matter. Okay, so my guess is that the exit is gonna be up here. So I think that's where I want to go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, but you know what? Just for the sake of exploration. Oh, hold up. Hold on a second. Maybe I was wrong. So this goes this way. But then there's also something up here. Oh, here he is all by himself. Cute moth mantis. And he's dead. Correct. So the sand pulls you in a specific direction. Like, as soon as you step on it, it pulls you into a direction. Oh, shoot. Okay. So this is an NPC that we've actually encountered previously in the game. Along with another NPC that we've met earlier called Ren. This is Tlachtka. Ren is a Ronin and this is a Hexer. They're actually classes that aren't available to you at the start of the game. And I'm assuming we're about to unlock the Hexer right now. Continuing through the lonely forest of flowing sands, you notice a fellow adventurer. The black-clad, flame-haired girl notices your presence and turns to you slowly. You from Dunk City, you've come far. You wonder how the quiet, wide-eyed girl with a small voice came to be here. You consider whether you should ask the shy girl or leave her to her own devices. Yeah, she got a doll. I'm assuming the Hexer is supposed to be some kind of like voodoo magic type thing, so maybe the doll's related, or maybe it's not related. Maybe they just like having the doll. You ask the Hexer Tlachta what has brought her to these sandy vales. In answer, the girl's gaze shifts to the flowing sands. I waited here alone for you. I passed the time by listening to the sand. The flame-haired girl fixes you with her powerful, unnerving stare. I'm worried for Ren. She's bound too much to her past. It will crush her someday. Someone must expose the truth of the labyrinth before that happens. The girl's hand emerges silently from her cloak, holding a small golden bell. This is the cursed bell of my kind. May it aid in your journey from here on. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that Ren and Slotka, they've kind of been helping you along your journey since like the beginning of the game, but I'm thinking maybe we're gonna have to fight at some point. Yeah, no, I mean, I like the character artwork, and so in the HD remaster, like I said, I'm not really sure what they remastered. Like, I think they probably just redid some of the texture art or something to make it like higher resolution. But they also added extra portraits for all of the classes. There's also like DLC where you can buy portraits for the classes as like crossover. So I think you can get like a Persona 5 character in the game, but not that the portraits actually affect anything. But yeah, no, I love the art style of the game. It looks really cool. The timid girl hands you the bell without another word, then goes silently on her way. Sweet. I'm assuming that's going to allow me to recruit Hexers. So that is cool. Okay, so that will lead that way. And this leads here. Oh. Okay. What is this? A man-made hollow is in the tree before you, waiting to receive something. You remember the stone tablet dropped by the mysterious shadow not long ago. Perhaps it would fit here. You resolve to fetch it from Rada Hall's storage. Okay. Cool. So I need to come back here after going back to the surface, is what I've learned. And then maybe something will happen. So on the previous floor, I fought a boss. There's kind of been this thing throughout the previous stratum where it's like the town hall was like, hey, we've heard reports of people seeing humanoid-like figures in the labyrinth. We want you to investigate. And then we spoke to one, but they got really mad at us because I guess we broke the pact between their peoples and ours, like the humans. But then when we fought the boss, we got a stone tablet which has like a mysterious language on it. So I guess we're gonna have to go get that and then bring it back here. And then hopefully it'll unlock something cool. Okay, well there's a foe over there, and there's a foe over there. So that's exciting. Yeah, the lore is definitely mysterious. It's not exactly a lore-heavy game. Although, you know what I will say? This is actually the second remaster that this game has received. The first remaster is called something like The Millennium Girl, maybe? And that one is actually a lot more story-focused. I think people didn't like it as much because maybe the gameplay wasn't as strong. But, you know, if you're more interested in the story side of the game, that could be something to look into. I don't know much about it myself, to be honest, but I think I remember reading that on the wiki, so you know, something to look out for, I suppose. But yeah, no, I'm definitely there with you where it's like I really like cool stories and narratives in video games. I really love detective mystery type games for that reason. But also, you know, RPGs can have cool stories as well. Yeah, the tiger was something. It had the same look as the boss of the first stratum, actually. Alright, so let's attack this dude with everything we've got. We're gonna have to leave here eventually anyways, so no biggie. Let's refresh, cure the poison. Alright, boom, Apollon. That move is really strong when it gets leveled up, actually. Okay, well, I think I've been cornered. So, I'm gonna have to fight another one of these guys. A lot of sick woods. I don't know if I enjoy fighting them, but that's fine. The thing is, I actually have a ton of skill points on my alchemist, Alex. He's like the, you know, mage type class. But the thing is, I just don't know what to spend them on. Because there's so many enemies in the game that, like, I can't decide which element I want to focus on, you know? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully I don't escape. Okay, cool. I think, yeah. It's like these forest or the tree guys, right? They are weak to fire. But because we're on the desert floor, there's going to be a ton of enemies that are resistant to fire. So it's like, do I want to level up my fire skills or do I want to not? I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I mean, the mages can be super versatile. So, like, the alchemists, they have 3 elements. They've got this kind of, like, weak elemental attack, strong elemental attack, and then AoE, or, like, multi-hit element attack, right? Hits everyone. But then they can also get poison, which is kind of interesting. I haven't invested in the poison at all, because I have no idea if it's going to be useful or not. Like how much damage it would even do. Anyways, you know what, let's just level that up, whatever. I'll go ahead and just commit to something. I've got 6 skill points on Alphonse for the same reason. I'm like, do I want to use this on, you know, anti-elemental skills or nah? I don't know. Screw it. I'll just level this up. And I'll level up On Guard. I cannot speak to that. I have played some Final Fantasy. Actually, I've played a decent number of like more modern Final Fantasies, so I'm not too certain about the old school ones. I played 10, 10-2, the 13 trilogy, and then 15. And I also played a little bit of 14. But yeah, you know, the basic elements, I suppose. Okay, we got a chest here. $1,000. Yay, that is very useful. Okay, well, I guess we've explored the entire floor, so I don't really need to walk back. I can just teleport out of here. Let's do it. Ariadne thread. Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay, so you were probably talking about Black Mage in 14 then. Just to clarify, I'm not like a 14 player. I played some of the free trial. I'm still in A Realm Reborn. But yeah, I do want to play the 7 remake at some point. I'm probably going to wait for them to release, like, all of them before I dive into it. I've heard some okay things, so I assume the games are supposed to be cool enough. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, 14's cool. I like it. It's definitely a game that, like, if I were to play an MMO, it would probably be Final Fantasy 14. I was mostly a white mage when I first played, but then I ended up doing another character that I was leveling up as a ninja. And that was pretty cool. Kotzblogger. Alright. I get 3 additional damage. This does not even seem worth it. Flame boot. Alright, whatever. Buy the Ariadne thread. And let's go back to Rada Hall. How goes the investigation? We're still trying to translate the tablet you received. Or retrieved. Ah, you say the stone tablet may be necessary to proceed deeper into the labyrinth? One moment, please. I must confer with the chieftain on a matter this important. I think the chieftain is supposed to be a villain. Spoiler alert.
We meet again, members of Dunk City. About that stone tablet you obtained the other day. Our studies have revealed a few things that you may want to hear. The girl you met is of the forest folk, a race which evolved differently from humans. They consider their forest homes sacred ground and seek to eliminate any human intruders. The forest folk seem to have been behind the deaths of many adventurers within the forest. Given that continued exploration of the labyrinth is vital to Etrian's livelihood, further clashes with the forest folk are inevitable. That is why I will give you back this tablet and ask a favor of you in return. I'd like you to accept the mission I'm issuing effective immediately. The details will be provided later. I do hope that you'll accept. Why, how am I supposed to accept if I don't know what the mission is? But yeah, we got... I mean, I give him kind of a nerdy voice. I don't know if he's supposed to be a nerd. He kind of looks it though, right? He's got the glasses and everything. Also, like, I don't know what kind of armor he's wearing. He's wearing, like, a trench coat with shoulder pads. Doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, the music's kind of interesting. I think each stratum has its own, like, overworld theme. And then some of the stratums have different, like, encounter themes and then boss fight themes, I think. That's the situation. I leave it to your judgment whether or not to accept. Annihilate the forest folk. The humanoid race of forest folk must be eradicated to allow further exploration of the labyrinth. If it's us or them, it's going to be us. So our mission is to, you know, kill all of the forest folk, I guess. You'll accept the mission then? Glad to hear it. Well then, let me give you the details. The chieftain has told you most of what you need to know. Your task is to infiltrate the 16th floor where the forest folk dwell and exterminate them. Yeah, well, so the girl we saw earlier is not a forest folk. She's just like a person. So we're not going to eliminate her. I don't think. No, the forest folk, they're like kind of green. And they look kind of like... Honestly, they look a little bit vaguely... I'm going to be so wrong once you actually see them, but they look vaguely like the Zora from Legend of Zelda. If you're familiar. Your task is to infiltrate the 64... Oh, yeah. Honestly, were it up to me, I'd seek a peaceful resolution first, but the chieftain insists they are a threat and that my views are too permissive. The chieftain says that we must protect exploration of the labyrinth, Etrian's livelihood, in which case I have no objections. The chieftain speaks and the rudder follows. Members of Dunk City, I bid you good luck. Alrighty. Well, let's go annihilate them, I guess. But yeah, this is the tree rat that I was talking about earlier. The purple guy. And then, let me see if I can find the stalker. Oh, here's this guy too. Different color palette of the big cat. And then Mantis and Saber Maw. No, these are all wrong. Here we go, the Stalker. This is the other color palette. And then Fenrir, this is the boss version of the giant cat. The second fluffy one. I don't know. Was it this guy? No, that was the guy you saw already. This guy? The Sting Mole? This big cat? A brown fluffy one. Sloth? Giant monkey? There's a warble. There's a rabbit, a green rabbit, a bear. Oh, maybe it was the cutter. Talking about the cutter? He's got giant claws. There's also Kuyutha, who has giant horns. Yeah, the cutters drop bear fur.
I guess it's like a bear. Oh, you like the Kuyutha, the giant bull. Alright. I mean, you know, to each their own. Oh, I saved. I didn't even sleep, though. I think there's actually another... There's another version of the enemy that has the same palette. It's called a war bull, I think. But yeah. There's a ton of enemies in this game. I can't remember all their names. Alright, I still don't have any quests. Alright, let's go back to where we were. You love fluffy animals. I mean, yeah, I can't disagree with you there. They're pretty cool. But, I don't know, the Warbull and the Kuyutha, I'm not sure if I'd want to mess around with them. They do a lot of damage. Alright. Like, honestly, I feel like I'd be more likely to, you know, enjoy, like, the gold deer. Look at that giant mane. Alright, let's see what happens. I will insert the tablet. As soon as you insert the stone tablet into the tree, a dazzling light engulfs you. Oh. Okay. When you regain your vision, you see that a new path is open to you now. Okay then. I guess I'm here. And now I can go down. I'm guessing this is just a way to get out of here. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Let's go. Yeah, it is a little bit scary, isn't it? I mean, look at the environment. It's like the you know, the background. I don't know. It's a little bit terrifying. That's fine. You know, I've survived for this long in the Yggdrasil Labyrinth. I'm sure I'll be fine. Probably. Oh. As you pad through the withered grass, a girl appears before you. Okay, this is the forest folk. Maybe they don't look that much like Zora. I've never heard this song before. What is with this? Is the theme song with the forest folk? With a stern glare, she speaks to you in harsh tones. Thou who overcame Koratrangal, I can see thy strength, but for what purpose art thou here? Has man forgotten the terms of the pact with the forest folk, which forbid entry here? Yeah, I know, she looks really cool. It's like the green and the purple and orange. Despite the girl's civil words, her expression is one of pure contempt. You ponder several methods of response to her question. I just brandish my weapon. I guess I'll ask about the pact. You know, I'll feign ignorance. I'll be like, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. I guess it's not feigned ignorance. I'll plead ignorance. I've never heard of this pact before. Is the ancient pact forgotten? The girl sighs crossly, disdain for you evident in her gaze. Mayhap thou want reminding. I shall tell thee if thou agree to quit this place afterward. She continues in this manner, her strange, harsh speech counter to her innocent appearance. In ancient times, the forest was born from the world tree, and we folk were born with it. Mankind living outside the sacred grounds was entranced by its beauty and entered here. In the ensuing holy war against man, we lost many. Thus, our people formed a pact. Man would stay in the sealed land, and we would withdraw forever to our sacred ground. Never would our two races again meet for fair or foul. That is the pact of which I speak, that thou violate with thy presence here. The girl points at you accusingly. Thou wilt plead ignorance no longer. Proceed further into the forest at thine own peril. With this, the girl flees into the forest so quickly that she appears to vanish instantly. I didn't even have a chance to ask about the forest folk. You have no way of knowing if the girl spoke truly, but your investigation must continue. So basically, we're just going to ignore whatever she was talking about. Who cares about some ancient pact? Yeah, I think there's still one NPC that you haven't seen yet. Her name is Ren. She's a Ronin. Okay. It is a one-way street, unfortunately. I hope not. I don't want any more freaking quicksand. Oh my god. The heck, Al's almost dead. Okay, well, hopefully he doesn't actually die. That would be inconvenient. Nice. Yeah, for now. In the immediate term, there is no more quicksand. They do look kind of like pumpkins. I think the original enemy was called a mandrake. Original color palette. They were weak to fire, but I'm not sure if these guys are going to be weak to fire. Okay, well that was exciting. Oh god. Moa. Okay. So there's a foe previously on the second stratum called a Moa. And this guy's called an Immoa. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but... it's cool, I guess. It does look a bit like a flamingo. That's true. Yeah, I mean, it's got pink feathers. I think flamingos kind of have a little bit of white, maybe. I don't remember what their beaks look like. I think their beaks are also blackish. But they're long, aren't they? Flamingos have really long. I guess there's a picture, or the emote is right here. I don't need to guess what they look like. I can just look at the emote. That'd be easier. Yeah, by the way, my controller disconnects all the time. So it just, like, makes the audio and whatever cut out. Oh, I can't even reconnect my... what happened? My god, my keyboard just completely disconnected. Okay, hold on. A flamingo and a chocobo. Oh, okay, I could see that. I mean, the game did come out in 2007, so... okay, let's see if this works. Is my keyboard just dead? Like, what happened? Okay. My headset is connected to my keyboard, and my keyboard is not working. So... that's good. I didn't need the keyboard anyways. No, my headset is plugged in. My keyboard has like a USB port. Oh my god. Hold up. What is up with this? Worst technical difficulty I've ever had. I think it's the port, unfortunately. So even when I plug my headset into the same port, it doesn't work. So... that's cool. Okay, but now even my keyboard, or my controller isn't working. What is going on? I guess you can still hear the game. You can still hear the game fine, probably. I can't hear anything. And now my controller isn't good. Well then. I don't know what to say. Just all of the USB ports on my computer have died. Except for the one that connects my mouse and the one that connects my microphone. So, let's see. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I know. It happens all the time where it's like my audio will just randomly disconnect and then I can't hear anything for like a few seconds, and then it'll reconnect, and there's stuttering, and it's like, okay, come on. Sometimes I would have a bug with Slay the Spire, where like if the audio cut out, even if my audio came back, the music would just be done forever. Like I have to restart the game to hear any sound. I don't think that'll help here. Yeah, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Wi-Fi issues? I wish this was a Wi-Fi issue. Actually, I don't, because then I wouldn't even be able to stream. I wouldn't be able to stream anything if this was a Wi-Fi issue. Okay. Controller... I disconnected the controller, I think. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Plug the controller in. Nope, doesn't work. Nothing will work. This is a good place to be. In the middle of the game. Okay. I don't even know how to alt tab. Here we go. Okay. Volume mixer. No. Sound settings. Let's see if it's not picking up my headset. Oh, I can change the audio output to be from my monitor. I don't think I want that. That sounds bad. What about the microphone? The microphone on stream is fine. Okay. Controller? Where's my headset? No, I have Ethernet, so I don't have to worry about internet usually. Although sometimes my my monitor audio is just bad. Yeah, I can imagine that. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm afraid to unplug anything, it'll just break everything. Okay, well here we go. This is gonna be the impromptu rest of the stream. I'm gonna just play with my mouse. Since my mouse is the only thing that works. Unfortunately, the game has provided the ability to play the game with mouse. So here we go. I won't be able to hear anything, that's alright. You know, I mean, it would be pretty bad if, like, my keyboard and my headset and everything just stopped working forever. But I'll figure it out after the stream. It's no big deal. Honestly, I was planning on getting a new headset anyways that would be wireless, although I don't think that would fix this issue. The guy is almost dead, which is kind of bad. Let's use Crush on this guy. Let me actually, he's not weak to any element. That's okay. You know, we can only hope. We can only hope that everything will be okay. Let's use Cure 3 on Alphonse. Yeah, so I'm just gonna assume that the music sounds really cool for you. I don't know what it sounds like, but I'm sure it's great. The typical battle music. Something like that. I'm kind of lost. Don't know where I'm supposed to go. Let's try strafing. Oh, here we go. Okay. Hidden path here. Yeah. Is it a one-way? It is a one-way. Okay. There's a wall here. Now I might just start talking more to try and fill the void. On my end, at least. All I can hear is me clicking. Oh god. There's so many guys. Attack, attack, attack. Let's do Thor. Thor's my AoE lightning move. Nobody's dead. That sucks. Yeah, we got double flamingo plus a gold deer. Can't go wrong. Not bad, not bad. Tendon. I looted a tendon off the enemies. Very cool, very cool. Healing touch. Okay, let's go ahead and drop a quick save in case something really bad happens. Oh. Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I mean, I heard it earlier. I heard it for the first half of the stream, and it was cool enough. So there's a hidden passageway here. I'm gonna guess this is the only hidden passageway. Okay, there's a hallway here. Pretty cool. I'm kind of curious what a song that is not very music-y would sound like. I guess, you know what, maybe I can answer my own question there. I probably heard some songs that aren't very music-y. They just sound like beeps and boops. There's probably some hidden passageway here that I should be looking out for. Alright, we got a Saber Maw and a Hex Root. Okay, so these guys are actually weak to fire. Let's try and one-shot them all. Inferno. Close. Alright. Well, you know, I gotta say, playing with mouse only is not as, painful as you might imagine it would be. It's not great, but it's playable. Game used to play but forgot the name of. It's a shame. Been there, done that. Actually, maybe not. Well, I don't know. There was like a bunch of random games that I played when I was younger on like demo discs. Right, so like, you know, the discs with a bunch of random demos on them. I think I actually just had CDs that had like 20 demos or something. I think I even played a demo for Final Fantasy VII at one point. I didn't know it at the time, but pretty sure now that's what I was doing. It's kind of interesting to look back on. I could level up Inferno or Flame, but I won't. I don't feel like it. Alright, let's just level this up. Yeah, you know, if it works, it works, right? Oh god. Oh god. I could run away. I wanted to. There's an enemy here and I can just choose to run. Nah, we should fight, right? They were something. Were they like a bad type of something? Or just unique? Oh my god, another sick wood. This guy is pissing me off. Stunner. Attack. Let's see just another flame. Why not? Let's refresh. Come on. Yeah, I mean, mostly when I was younger, I played like games on the PlayStation or Flash games, right? I feel like that's pretty typical. Okay. I was definitely a computer child. Lots of computer games. Oops. Weird, very bad quality horse games. Okay. Like those mobile game ads where it's like you're a doctor and you gotta, you know, heal the baby or whatever by taking like the splinters out of its toe or something. Alright. Well, it's definitely an unexplored genre for me, so I'll have to check it out. Or maybe I should stay as far away as possible. Probably smarter. Okay, so there's a lot of one-way doors in this dungeon. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. A lot of one-way doors in this area. Right, duly noted. If I ever see a game that looks low quality and it's horse, I will immediately exit and try and get as far away as I can. Okay, they all lived. Sweet. A broken eye. What does that mean? It's kind of scary. Like, is it squashed? A squashed eyeball? Oh, okay. I mean, you know, I think I've seen a game like that before on the YouTube. Yeah, it's a very typical type adventure, I suppose. Okay, is this a dead end, I guess? Sure. It's fine. I can see the appeal, maybe, in playing, like, one of them. This adventure series. How did they make multiple? Like, that's the thing for me, is that when I play games, I just have a hard time playing games that are the same, maybe? Like, I really appreciate new experiences in my games. 8 to 9. Yeah, but I mean, there's no way that you played all of them. There's no way you played 8 games in the Horse Adventure series. Oh my, it doesn't even... I can't even get there from this side. I mean, were they like an hour long? You know, I guess that's fair. Whenever you're young, you'll play like literally anything. So it doesn't even matter. Play the same. You know what? I actually have plenty of experiences of, I don't even know, playing the prologue of a video game 50 times. Because I didn't even know that I was playing the same thing over and over. So I guess I can forgive that. Like, I didn't know what new game versus load meant, so I would just play the same part of the game every single time. But yeah, no, I mean, definitely nowadays, it's like, I don't know, I find it hard to just play games that I think are not unique, I guess. I don't know. I just want something different. You know, the mental stimulation of playing a new game. With different mechanics, things to learn, I guess. I think it's fun. Like learning new mechanics in games. That's why I love all kinds of different like board games and card games and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so there's an arrow here and maybe an arrow here. Oh, okay. Well, shoot, dude, it just freaking spit me out. What if I didn't want to go that way? Yeah, no, same here. I think puzzle games are super cool. Like, recently, I guess not recently, but when I first started streaming, I played some of the, Professor Layton games. My voice is fantastic, well thanks. I guess. It is my voice. Although, to be honest, I think I'm a little bit sick right now, so maybe it's like Phoebe from Friends, where when I get better, it'll be terrible. Nobody will care. No, I'm joking. But yeah, no, I love puzzle games. I played the Professor Layton games. Those were a lot of fun. I've only played the first two, though. Alright, sure. Feel free. Feel free to come by whenever. You know, I've had plenty of people that show up for a minute and leave immediately, so I won't be offended. But yeah, have a nice day, I suppose, if you're heading out, or whenever you do head out. Oh goodness. There's a guy. Oops. There's a guy right here. Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's fair. You know, there are like a million streamers on Twitch, so I don't blame you for that. I don't even know if I get notifications from streams. Like, I follow one person on this account, and I already feel like it's too many people. Or like too many notifications. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it a lot. You know, this is the first kind of dungeon crawler game that I've played, I guess. I have this is the Ordnance Collection, right? So it's I've got all three of them, but this is the only one that I've played so far. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. I'm liking it. This is my party. I don't change my party at all. This has been my party since basically the beginning of the game. It's the Protector, Lanes, Connect, Survivalist, Alchemist, and Medic. Generally pretty balanced. I was thinking about putting a Ronin in, but I don't know. I kind of like the Lanes Connect. Personally. I don't know if I really love walking around looking for hidden walls. Personally. No, I mean, I don't really look too much into that stuff. I haven't really seen anything. Oh, you were asking if I want any tips. Nah. I'm fine. Like I said, I'm just doing whatever with my party. I am playing on expert difficulty, but honestly, like, I don't think the game has been too difficult. so far. Like, I think the only boss that I had to retry on was the first boss, Fenrir. Go for it. I have 0 points in the medic's attack up, so, you know, whatever fun fact about it, I won't be able to utilize. I'm happy to hear it. Supposedly it's good. Yeah. He was, you know, he was rough. But we made it. Yeah, another fluffy line. A fluffy line with this little rat guys. His rat bros helping him out. There's another hallway. Oh, interesting. I guess that kind of makes sense, because I guess the idea is probably, like, you know, if you want your medic to actually be able to do damage, then you level up their attack up skill. Right, right. Makes sense. Well, makes sense when you, like, think about it. I don't know if it makes sense from, like, a game design perspective. Alright, we got the fluffy lion again with all his dudes. The flame rats and a saber maw. Alex is running a little bit low on mana. I'm not sure I can keep this up for much longer. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, that is one thing that I kind of wish the game was nicer about. Like, I understand why it's not, but I just wish it was more clear on what leveling up your skills actually did. Like, how many stats you actually get, how much extra damage you actually get. Yeah, no, of course. I mean, you know, like I said, I'm literally using the same party on expert mode, not changing my team composition ever, and I'm doing fine so far, at least. So, you know. Oh, now we got double fluffy lion. And we got a pumpkin. They're all weak to fire, so let's hit them with an inferno. Oh, really? That's funny. It's interesting that it didn't even tell you. You just had to guess. Or I guess not even guess, you just had to, you know, level it up. And then hope that it did something good. Yeah, no, I mean, you know, battle medic. Was it in D&D? There's like war cleric or whatever, right? I think there's also like a thing in Final Fantasy 1 speedrunning where you do like a white mage only build. So, you know, the healer builds are real. The attack healer builds. Now the real question is, how do I get back to the entrance? Oh. What? What? What just happened to me? I just got transported here? Okay, and I can leave if I want. There were some skills that got worse when you leveled them up. Yeah, that seems fun. That's a 2000 game on the DS for you. Oh, okay. Well, but how is it how do you make it so that it's bugged so that it's just worse? It's like it's a skill that you level up. I don't understand. Did they just like type in a bad number? Yeah, I'm glad there's no more quicksand. I don't think I fell to the floor. I think I went into a hidden passage that took me way further than I was expecting. But now I'm here. I can either go down to the next floor or go over here. I mean, yes. You know, I'm also a coder by trade. But, like, it's a skill and that you're leveling up. Yeah, but you know what? Whatever. I guess weirder things have happened. Yeah, but like that's one of those things where it's like, you know, I kind of just have to guess like which of my skills is going to do more damage. Like I don't even know if it's worthwhile to level up Crusher on the Lance Connect because I don't know how much damage it's going to do at max level. Like right now I just have Stunner and Silencer leveled up and that's it. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, you know, programming. My job, we don't really have hours to figure out what we did wrong, but we've got like minutes. It's a little bit of a quick turnaround. Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess that's fair. Alright. So now I'm here. I'm assuming that the level is essentially symmetrical. So I probably just have to go back to where I was. On the other side. Well, this is probably a mistake. So, this will go here. No, it won't. Alright, it's not symmetrical. Or no, it is. You fool. No, it's not symmetrical. Well, you know, everybody makes mistakes. It's happens to us all. Couldn't be me though. Okay, so this goes back here. Honestly, I should have just turned on auto mapping. 6 hours is a while. That is a long time, I have to admit. Oh, is this an exit? Can I leave? That would be sweet. Well, I don't know if I want to leave because there's probably stuff to explore over here. Yeah, it's fine. Well, let's fight this guy first. He's probably just a sick wood. Yeah, no, I mean, definitely, depending on the size of your code base, it can be crazy. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, whenever you're beginning or starting out, it's rough. It's rough out there, okay? I had an assignment where I asked my professor to help me out because I was like, this code isn't working. I can't figure out what's going wrong. I think it was C. It was either C or C++, and I had the in notation in the wrong place. Like, I think it wasn't printing the statement correctly. right? And so the issue was that the arrows were going in the wrong direction, the double arrows. And the professor couldn't even find it for like 5 or 10 minutes. So, you know, been there, done that. And now I'm getting paid to do it. Yay. Okay. Just a little alcove for some reason. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, definitely languages all having their own, you know, syntax and all that is pretty obnoxious. We got another arrow here. There you go. So it's actually, it is not symmetrical at all. It looks like it could be, but it's not. Alright. I'm just gonna get out of here. Alex has no mana. Or TP, excuse me. Alright, sell everything. Oh no, I can't multi-sell on mouse only. Yeah, it's kinda cool the way that the map looks in that particular area. Yeah, I mean, there's some other places where like the maps have some interesting patterns as well. Alright, we're gonna be here for a minute. I've been streaming for like a year maybe. So I stream 4 times a week. This is my 213th live stream. So yeah, it's been about a year. I started last year in January. But I took a break in late December, early January for the holidays. Yeah, you know, I mean, I always try to, I guess, stay engaged with what people are saying in the chat, because that's like the point of streaming, I feel like. I don't know, I remember just watching streams of like StarCraft players. I don't know if you guys ever watch StarCraft, but, you know, I wouldn't watch them personally, but my dad, he loved StarCraft, and so he would watch them, and he'd put them on the TV, and it would just be a guy sitting there playing the game, and he has a camera on his face, but his microphone is muted. So he doesn't say anything in the mic, and he doesn't talk to chat, and he's just streaming the game with a camera on, and I'm like, what is this? This is like not a live stream. But, you know, people watched it obviously because he's really good at the game, but I'm like, I don't know, like that's so boring to me. Like the whole point of streaming is to, you know, interact with the people talking, I guess, in the chat. And so, you know, I mean, that's one of those things where it's like whenever I'm streaming and then there's nobody in the chat, then it's like, all right, I'm just waiting, you know, talking to a screen by myself, right? So it's just more enjoyable when there's people that I can interact with in some way, I suppose. The vine bow. Okay, it does a little bit of extra damage, but the tech is lower. I mean, the tech affects elemental damage, doesn't it? Or does it affect skill damage? Because, like, Apollon, I don't know how to pronounce it. That skill is so strong. I don't want to lower the skill damage. Yeah, well, I'm glad. You know, I try my best. But yeah, no, I mean, it's just more fun, you know, when there's actually people to talk to, right? Otherwise, I'm just playing a video game, which is also fun. I enjoy playing the video game by myself as well. But But yeah, I prefer having people in chat. Alrighty. Let's see. So tiger coat. I'll go and put that on. Apparently not you. Your HP goes lower. But your defense goes up? By how much? 98 to 103, so plus 5. Yeah, video games are fun. Yeah, and that's the other thing is like, I don't know, you know, when somebody joins stream, like how much they actually know about the game. I also don't know how much they actually care about the game, to be fair, but it's like, you know, I try my best to explain some things, that way they can kind of understand what's happening in the game, even if they don't fully get it. It's like they'll have an idea, right? It's kind of similar in like esports in a way, where it's like the casters, typically at the, you know, professional events, it's like, yeah, you can tailor your casting to only people that actually understand the game, but it's also important to be tailored to a more casual audience, trying to explain things in a way that like anybody can at least enjoy, even if they don't fully understand it. So yeah, you know, I try to explain the game, that way people can be a little bit engaged. My party is not based on anything. So, I don't know, I honestly don't know why. I think it was just completely arbitrary, but when I was making my characters, I named all of them that with the letters AL as the first 2 letters. It's like all the people in my guild have AL in their name. Let me, oh, he's gonna tell me that I can recruit a hexer now. Yeah, I don't care though. Let's see. Organization. Yeah, so I got Alice, Alphonse, Ally, Al, and Alex. That's my main party, but I also have a second Alex. I don't know why. I have 2 Alexes. I also have an Alan. This is my Dark Hunter. I think he's actually level 1. And then I have Alimony, which is not a name. I don't know. Alimony. He's my survivalist that I have him leveling like all the gathering points. And then I have Allison, who I think is the Ronin. She's level 1. This guy, I don't know who this guy is. I think he's just the leader of like the guild's association. So he keeps track of people's... He keeps track of the guilds, I guess. I don't know. I don't think he's important to the story, although he does have an eye patch. Oh, well, there you go. He's the guild master. Clearly, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, we got Alex and Alex. So originally, Alex is the troubadour. Originally, I was using them in my party instead of the alchemist Alex. But, yeah. I was like, the troubadour is not doing it for me. I need an elementalist to take out these crabs. Or these bug claws or whatever. Claw bugs. Yeah, there's not a ton of story. I mean, I don't know. I was kind of saying it earlier, but I heard that the like remake of the first game, was it like Millennium Girl or something? I heard that's like more of a story-focused game. And it's like the remake of this. I don't know, I mean there's like a little bit of lore, I guess. Right, like we got the lore of the forest folk. How they exist. That's lore. I actually think all the games are supposed to be connected. I mean, I haven't played any of them, so I have no idea. Aside from this one, but I think they are all supposed to be connected. Sure, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I assume, right? It's like the first few stratums are just like you exploring the dungeon, and later on is like you get more into like the origins or like the truth about the labyrinth. But yeah. Here's this guy, he's old man. He's like the dude from Full Metal Alchemist, Hohenheim. You're being discovered in the unknown stratum. Cool. Yeah, I don't really use this guy unless Alice dies. Okay, sure. Is Nexus the newest game, I think? Sounds accurate to me. Welcome back. How goes your investigation of the fourth stratum? What? You met a girl of the forest folk? A pact between the humans and the forest folk, an ancient promise. I feel that in the labyrinth depths lies something that has been lost to antiquity. With your help, I hope to find out what that may be. The chieftain, though, honestly, I haven't any notion of what he is thinking. He's been calling in his 2 pet adventurers more frequently of late. That's Ren and Floctka. Perhaps we should speak to him about this together. Oh, I don't think we should be speaking to this guy. He seems kind of scary. The Untold game. Oh, I didn't realize there was a remake of the second game as well. Okay. Yeah, Nerdy Secretary. This guy. Although, honestly, you know, the Nerdy Secretary, he seems pretty trustworthy. Sephiroth with a white beard? Possible. He's in disguise. Yeah, I didn't realize there was a remake of the second one as well with the story mode. I don't know, I might check them out at some point. I mean, like I said, I don't know a ton about them. I heard that people don't like them as much. I think maybe like the gameplay takes more backseat for the story. I don't know if you can confirm or deny. But, I'm not opposed to trying them out. At some point.
I've read your report. It seems your investigation is going smoothly. It says here you've met the forest folk, and they assert that the forest is theirs. By dint of an ancient pact, there seems to be no mistaking their claim. Regardless, if we cede to this, Etrian will have no source of livelihood. The labyrinth and the explorers it attracts, they are the backbone of this town. We cannot lose that because of a long-forgotten promise to these forest creatures. Adventurers, the terms of this mission stand. Exterminate the forest folk at all costs for Etria's sake. Their very existence, it is a threat and must be removed.
Okay, then. Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely down to try them out. I don't mind having a more focused story. I guess, like, I don't know if that takes away from the exploration or anything, but, not a big deal to me. I'm sure it'd be fun either way. Have you finished discussing things with the chieftain? He seems quite insistent on the matter. He won't brook any discussion on what to do. They may look human, but you will have to remember in battle that they are not. I understand your reluctance, but you are the only ones we can rely on. It will be a hard-fought battle. I wish you luck. But I wonder, why won't the chieftain send his 2 favorites to do the job? Good question. Maybe he wants us to die. Alright, Etrian Odyssey 4. I'll get there eventually. Oh, okay, the chieftain's mad.
So, they've reached the forest folk's home. No adventurer has yet entered there. The Dunk City Guild. Something must be done about them. If the forest folk destroy them, all to the good. But if the ancient ones fall, we may require specialists. Even then, Dunk City's curiosity may overcome even those warriors. In which case, they would learn the secrets of the labyrinth. What foolishness. Even if the mystery is solved, nothing will change. None will profit from such a thing.
Oh my god. Yup, Dunk City. That's my guild name. Yeah, I don't really want to eradicate the forest folk, but also I do want to continue with the game's story at some point, so... you know. I'll get to see the sprite. Oh, I see, I see. There's gonna be some evolution of the forest folk at some point. They're gonna stop being innocent and start being dominant. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it seems like we're not actually supposed to defeat the forest folk. It sounds like the chieftain wants us to get killed by them. But, you know. I mean, even if we get killed, I can just use revive, and then I'll come back and we'll be chilling. Or I can just use save states. Anyways, listen. I hate to do it, but I think I'm gonna have to end the stream. I typically stream for 2 hours. On Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I've reached the 2-hour mark. Also, doesn't help the fact that all of my tech failed me in the middle of the stream. My controller, my headset, my keyboard, all of it has become malfunctioned. The only thing that works is my mouse and microphone, which ironically is the only things that I need at this moment, so. Yeah, I know, it was terrible, but hey, we managed to recover. Adaptability, that's what this game has taught me. It's taught me how to adapt to any situation. That's true, my camera is working, probably because it's my phone. If my phone started malfunctioning, I would turn off stream immediately and just never stream again, because I don't even know what would be going on. But, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I had a good time. Good time hanging out, talking, playing the game, even though I had no music for the past 40 minutes. Hopefully everything gets fixed. But, yeah, like I said, I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday at around this time. So, you can come back. I also have the VODs channel and all that. But, yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday, streaming this game yet again. Hopefully everything's fixed. I'll be exploring the desert, maybe killing some forest folk. I have no idea. Yeah, you know, hop in whenever you feel like. Doesn't matter to me. I'll be streaming regardless, whether anybody's there or not. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a good rest of your day or rest of your night, whenever, wherever you are in the world while watching. And I hope to see you next time. Yeah. No, I'm gonna kill him anyways. I have to progress the game, unfortunately. Bye.